Hello and good day everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sir Marcy, and for today's video, we are on the third part of our lesson, Properties of Parallelogram. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated with my latest videos. In my previous video, we already discussed the meaning and the properties of parallelogram. If you still remember, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. The properties of a parallelogram are the following. First, the opposite sides are congruent. Second, the opposite angles are congruent. Third, the non-opposite angles are supplementary angle, meaning the consecutive angles are supplementary angles. Number 4, the diagonals bisect each other. And number 5, each diagonal divides a parallelogram into two congruent triangles. In order for us to solve for the value of x in the figure, we're going to apply some of the properties of parallelogram. If you're going to examine, side TS and side UR are opposite to each other. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So, meaning to say, if we have segment TS or side TS, that is equal to side UR. Then we substitute. Side TS measures 2x plus 15 is equal to side UR, which is x plus 15. Now, what we're going to do next is to simplify this equation. So we will apply subtraction property. So we subtract both sides of the equation by x. Also, we subtract both sides of the equation by 15. Then we simplify. 2x minus x, the answer is x. 15 plus negative 15, that is 0. That's equal now to negative x plus negative x, that is also 0. 15 plus negative 15, that is also 0. So the value of x here is 0. Now to check if that is correct, we need to verify if they are equal. So by substituting it to our equation, so TR is equal to, or TS, we have TS is equal to 2x plus 15. So we substitute or plug in the value of x that we obtained. So that's 2 times 0 plus 15. 2 times 0, it's 0, plus 15, so the answer is 15. Now to check if that is also true, we're going to substitute also the value of x in side UR. So that is x plus 15. So the value of x we obtained is 0 plus 15. So 0 plus 15, UR is equal to 15. So that means that the value of x is equal to 0. Okay, let's have example number 2. In the figure, we have parallelogram say y x w. The answer here, or the value of x, is equal to 10. Now let's try to prove how did it happen that the value of x is equal to 10. So to solve for this problem, we're going to first identify what property of parallelogram we're going to apply here. So notice that angle Z and angle Y are consecutive angles. Meaning, if they are consecutive, the sum of the angle is equal to 180. So angle Z plus angle Y is equal to 180 degrees. The measure of angle Z is equal to 80 degrees plus the measure of angle Y, which is 11x minus 10, is equal to 180 degrees. So we combine similar term. So 80 minus 10, we have 11x plus 70 is equal to 180. Then we simplify the equation. So we're going to subtract both sides of the equation by negative 70. So we need to isolate the value of x to the left. Okay? So minus 70. So we have now 11x is equal to 180 minus 70. That is equal to 110. Divide it both sides by 11. Then the value of x here is equal to 10. That is why the answer we have here is 10. Okay? Okay, for this problem, we're going to solve for x and take note that the answer here or the value of x is equal to 7. Now let's try to prove how did it happen. We have ku, which is equal to 3x plus 3. So this one, ku is 3x plus 3 and is 4x minus 4. So, what property of parallelogram we're going to apply here? We're going to apply the property of parallelogram, diagonal bisect each other. Notice that diagonal JL bisect diagonal KM. Okay? Meaning to say, we have KU is equal to UM. Okay? So, we're going to substitute. So, 3x plus 3 is equal to 4x minus 4. So, we simplify the equation. Subtract both sides of the equation by negative 4x and also by negative 3. Okay? So, 3x minus 4x, the answer is negative x. 3 plus negative 3, so this is 0. 4x plus negative 4x, that is also 0, is equal to negative 4 minus 3 or negative 4 plus negative 3, that is negative 7. So, multiply or divide both sides of the equation by negative 1. So, our value for x is equal to positive 7. Now, what if the question is, what is the measure of KU? So, if we're going to get the measure of KU, we will just simply substitute the value of x we obtained here. So, from the equation, 3x plus 3, that is now 3 multiplied to 7 plus 3. So, KU is equal to 21 plus 3 and the measure of KU is 24. Okay? What if the question is, what is the length of KM? So, to solve for KM, notice that since KU and UM are congruent, meaning they have the same measure, we can rewrite it this way. That's twice the measure of KU. Okay? Since KU and UM are equal, we can write it this way. That's 2 times KU or simply 2 multiplied to 24. So, the measure of KM is 48. Okay, for our problem number 3, solve for the value of x. So, take note, the answer here is 9. So, let's try to prove how did we get 9. First, the given is UH, which is 19. So, this is 19. Then we have FH, which is the whole diagonal, measures 5x minus 7. How are we going to solve for this? If you still remember the property of parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So, we have HU is equal to UF. So, we can write it this way. That is FH is equal to twice the measure of UH. Okay? So, the measure of FH is 5x minus 7 is equal to 2 multiplied to 19. Okay. Next is, we are going to simplify the equation. 5x minus 7 is equal to, that is 38. Okay? Then, we're going to isolate those variables. Now we're going to place it to the left. So we're going to add both sides of the equation by positive 7. So this is now 5x, negative 7 plus 7, that is 0, is equal to 38 plus 7, which is equal to 45. So 5x is equal to 45. So divide both sides of the equation by 5, then the value of x is equal to 9. And for our last example, let's try to find the value of x in the parallelogram ABCD. Okay, so what property of parallelogram we're going to use to solve for the value of x? In this problem, to solve for the value of x, we're going to apply the property of parallelogram, which is opposite sides are congruent. Meaning, we can conclude that side BC is equal to side AD. Okay, so these two are congruent and parallel. So the length of PC is 3x plus 20 is equal to 5x minus 12. So we combine similar terms. So we're going to subtract both sides of the equation by negative 5x. Also, we're going to subtract both sides of the equation by negative 20. So 3 plus negative 5x, that is negative 2x. 20 plus negative 20, that is equal to 0. 5x and negative 5x, that's also 0, is equal to negative 12 minus 20, that is negative 32. Divide both sides of the equation by negative 2. Then our value for x is equal to 16. Now, to find the measure or length of side BC and side AD, we're going to plug in this value. So, in our case, I'm going to use side BC is equal to 3x plus 20. That's 3 multiplied to 16 plus 20. Then the measure of side BC is equal to 48 plus 20. So BC is equal to 68. Take note that since they are congruent, the measure also of side AD is equal to 68. Okay? So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.